Good evening, I'm Maya Saenz, KMTV3 News Now anchor, and I'm honored to be your host this evening for the 2020 Food Truck World Tour evening program. Food Truck World Tour raises critical funding that changes the lives of low-income immigrant families in Nebraska and Southwest Iowa. Dana and Josh Barty, along with Laura and Greg Chambers, are joining us this year as our host committee co-chairs. We're honored to have their support. Now, we have a number of special people making appearances throughout the evening to talk about Immigrant Legal Center and the Food Truck World Tour. First, a word from Immigrant Legal Center's new Executive Director, Eric Omar. Immigrant Legal Center welcomed Eric as its new Executive Director in March. Now, a passionate advocate for immigrant communities, through his work, Eric has built relationships with various community partners, understanding the unique and special characteristics of the Omaha landscape, particularly as it relates to the immigrant community.
Welcome everyone to the 2020 Food Truck World Tour. I'm proud to be joining Immigrant Legal Center in advocating for immigrant rights and stand in solidarity with those around the world who are victims of crime, abuse, and persecution. Our mission is to welcome immigrants to our community by providing high-quality legal services, education, and advocacy. We provide high-quality legal services to those fleeing abuse, domestic violence, children who've been abandoned or neglected, folks that, if returned to their own country, would face persecution. We provide legal services to individuals and families that are under 150% of the federal poverty guidelines, folks that are in most need of our services. They come from vulnerable populations on top of that, because oftentimes our clients are victims of domestic abuse. They're minors who have been abandoned or neglected. They're victims of human trafficking. They're individuals that are being taken advantage of because of their documentation status. They're recently arrived refugees that need refugee adjustment, that are still confused by the U.S. legal system and how to go about achieving that goal. Our goal is to make sure that any immigrant in need of legal services is given an opportunity to have high quality representation, to navigate the oftentimes complex and complicated immigration courts and legal system in Nebraska and Southwest Iowa. The services that we're providing the immigrant population when we serve them are to help them stabilize their immigration status, which allows them to be contributing members of our society. Immigrants, contrary to popular belief, already pay taxes into the system. They contribute towards our social safety nets, but helping them stabilize their documentation and giving them confidence that they can be a part of the community and come out and work hand in hand and next to other individuals in our community really gives them the confidence that they need to live a happy and healthy life. 25,000 children throughout the state live with either two undocumented parents or in a mixed status household, and the detriment that can be caused to children because of that is serious and severe. And so not only are we helping folks stabilize their immigration status and be contributing tax-paying members of the society, but we're also providing social and health benefits back to the families that we serve, whether their kids being able to go to school day to day without worrying about mom or dad or their aunt or uncle not being home when they get there, or a brother and sister being targeted by the immigration authorities. So it's more than just the economic benefit with immigrants being able to give back once they obtain their work permit or green card. It's a holistic approach to providing health and social benefits in addition to economic. Any donation to ILC is a direct benefit to the individuals that are most in need in our communities.
Did you know Immigrant Legal Center is a statewide organization with 9 offices across Nebraska and Southwest Iowa? While ILC's headquarters is in Omaha, they also have offices in Columbus, Crete, Grand Island, Lexington, Nebraska City, Scottsbluff, and Council Bluffs, Iowa. In 2019, ILC served 2,014 clients from 55 different countries, 28% of which were children. Now, please join me in welcoming our next guest, Mary Umberger, Chair of the Immigrant Legal Center Board of Directors. Mary is a faculty member in the Communications and Visual Arts Department at Metropolitan Community College. She joined the ILC board in 2016.
Hello, everyone, and thank you to those who stopped by the 2020 Drive-Thru Food Truck World Tour. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you for your continued support for the Immigrant Legal Center. I am so proud of the work that the Immigrant Legal Center does to help immigrant families across Nebraska and Southwest Iowa. We started as a couple of offices in a church basement in South Omaha, and we're now the largest nonprofit legal services provider in Nebraska. In fact, last year, we worked over 4,000 cases, a record for us. I'm probably most proud of the advocacy work that the Immigrant Legal Center does, pushing for fundamental policy changes at the local, state, and national levels. LB 745, ILC's priority legislation, brought much needed accountability and uniformity to the process law enforcement uses to certify applications for U visas and T visas. On LB 745, we were honored to work with Senator Carol Blood's office, as well as the Women's Fund of Omaha. ILC assisted in the drafting, revision, education, and lobbying of this bill, and the legislature passed it on August 12th. I'm involved with ILC because I am a teacher at Metropolitan Community College, and I saw students in my classroom who were immigrants and refugees, and I was so impressed by their courage and their persistence. And when I had a chance to begin to help Immigrant Legal Center, I knew already the people that we were helping that wanted nothing more than to be part of our community. I believe that people should donate to ILC because we are a local organization that helps local families. The impact of immigrants on our local economy is profound. And the idea of being able to donate to a local group that you know every dollar that you donate is going right back into our community, I think is a very real strength of ILC. Make a gift tonight and make a difference in the lives of countless immigrant families across Nebraska and Southwest Iowa. We have more to do, and we can and will do it together.
Our journey was long and full of danger, like yours. We weren't welcome here, like you. But we were desperate for a chance to live, to work, and for our children to be safe, like you. We are mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters, children of God, like you. And although the words you use hurt us, they do not define us, because we are where you were not so long ago.
Immigrant children who have been abused, abandoned, or neglected by one or both parents have the ability to pursue immigration relief under special immigrant juvenile status in Nebraska. This is Roberto's story.
The journey from El Salvador to the U.S. was a long journey, let me tell you that. It was a long one. And I also had a fear because we encounter bad people and we also encounter good people. So you're gonna see both of the sides when you're immigrating from one country to the other. And so I was afraid on the way, and I was like, and I sometimes when I was in the way, I was like, why did I make this choice to come to the U.S.? Because this is a very dangerous journey that I had to take. And yeah, but I think it is worth it because I'm here now, and that's all that matters.
Roberto's case took about anywhere between 3 to 4 years from beginning to end, from the time that he came to us and we did a consult to where he's at today. And I think that's a really good reminder to everyone that even if it's taking longer, you just have to be patient, and we will eventually get there. In terms of what effects having a case take this long can have, is just that the longer the case takes, the more resources that we're going to need. And that's a good reminder and another encouragement for whoever is viewing us to donate, because as long as the case stays alive, there's work that needs to be done.
When I received my my residency card, and when I received the notice from Roxana, I was so happy. I got so happy because all the time that I have been waiting for, it came to an end, but it was a positive end. It was, I think that it was a pretty good achievement because all the time that we wait, it was worth it. When you achieve this process like I did, that I got my residency, I felt like if I got like if I won the lottery, because this means so much to me, and now I feel more now I feel safer because I'm not gonna be thinking that I'll be getting deported, and so I feel protected by that case.
Steve Lovett has been performing regularly as a blues musician in the Omaha area since 2001. This is Steve Lovett.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this way stringing us along, just know you're not alone to make this country your home. Settle down, we'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to those demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble in might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone to make this country your home. Settle down, it will all be clear. Don't pay no mind to those demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone to make this country your home. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, let's take a moment and check in with our host committee, co-chairs Dana and Josh Bartee.
Hi, everybody. We're the Bartees. I'm Dana.
I'm Josh.
Thanks for being part of this year's Food Truck World Tour and coming out today to celebrate and support Immigrant Legal Center. We miss seeing all of your faces in person, but we're glad that we could still get together in this unique way to support ILC, and we appreciate you guys being on the live stream.
Yeah, Dana and I are super honored to be the co-chairs of the host committee this year, along with Greg and Laura Chambers. It's been an honor to kind of be a part of this event. This is our third year being part of it. We started a couple years ago when the Moody's and the Powells asked us to be on the host committee, and we kind of fell in love with the event and the organization ever since then. Not only, in normal times, we would have been eating great food and having great conversation, along with the awareness that's driven by this event, along with raising large amounts of dollars that go a long way in helping our community.
So we both grew up in Omaha, and one of the things that's always floored us about this community is the spirit of generosity. Omaha is such a giving community, and we really have a thriving nonprofit scene, and ILC is a very important part of that. Josh and I believe that as human beings, it's our job to take care of each other, and ILC is an organization that does just that. It helps take care of the most vulnerable among us and people who come here seeking an opportunity. And, that's something that every human being deserves. We all deserve to have an opportunity for success. We're so grateful that ILC is part of this community, and we're so grateful to have an opportunity to support the crucial work that they do.
And we want to thank everyone that had either purchased tickets or was a sponsor for the event or just donated for this event. All your dollars are greatly needed and will be used in the community and surrounding area. If you haven't given yet and you'd still like to, there's a couple different ways you can do that. There's a flyer within the material that you would have received that would have a QR code on it. You can just scan that with your phone. It'll take you directly to the website to donate, or you can be a little more old school and you can write a check. I think there's envelopes within the information as well that you can write a check and mail those in. Or finally, you can go to the website and you can donate. If you go to www.immigrantlc.org, you can go to a donate button at the top of the page and donate that way as well. So again, thanks everyone. Hopefully next year we'll be in person. And but again, we appreciate everyone turning out for this event this year during these uncertain and trying times. But have a wonderful evening. And we'll hopefully see all your faces soon.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
ILC is excited to collaborate with Hi Omaha and Life and Times, our music sponsors, to bring you incredible performances from local Omaha musicians. Songstress Mary Elizabeth Lawson is the heart and artist behind Mesonjixx. Her passion and skill for songwriting is what leads the direction of the musical Artivist project. This is Water by Mesonjixx. Now, Immigrant Legal Center is excited to host a special online screening of a very powerful documentary about an undocumented lawyer and her fight to save a mother from deportation. We're pleased to share with you this trailer.
I want to show this community that even if you're undocumented, you can fight back.
Presentarles a Lisbeth Mateo, una joven que recientemente se convirtió en abogada de inmigración en California y que debido a su estatus de indocumentada podría ser deportada en cualquier momento.
1, 2, 3.
I want to fight for people like myself, people like my family. We're gonna fight until the very end. Something's gonna happen, something has to happen. There are specific cases that I'm focusing my time and my energy in because I think that if we can win those cases, that will have a huge impact in the way that we win for other undocumented people in this country. All we need is one case.
I don't want to hear any more excuses for the politicians. You need to know how much power do you have.
What this country is about is, I think, giving you the opportunity to actually fight.
Tickets are now on sale and include a Q&A with the filmmakers. 50% of each ticket price goes to ILC. And now for a quick word from our host committee co-chairs, Laura and Greg Chambers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Chambers, and this is my husband, Greg. And we are on the host committee for the Immigrant Legal Center Food Truck World Tour. How did we get involved? Well, first we became involved with this fundraiser by being invited, just like you've been invited. Our dear friend Mary Umberger invited us and we enjoyed ourselves. And then the following year, she invited us to be on the host committee and we enjoyed ourselves. And then last year, she invited us to be co-chairs on the committee with the Bartees. So hopefully all of you will find that this is a fundraiser that you want to become more involved with in the future as well. The Immigrant Legal Center provides really vital and important resources to the immigrants in our community, legal resources that they need to navigate our very complicated immigration system. So we feel very passionate that the funds that we raise are being used to improve our community and to help our immigrant friends. Thank you for participating and supporting the Immigrant Legal Center.
Thank you.
I feel honored to be able to work at ILC and provide the services that I do without having to think about whether my client can or cannot afford our services. I'm very glad that we are able to represent clients to the fullest extent, regardless of what their economic means are. For example, a couple of years ago, we had a little bit of pushback with local state courts where we were battling an issue of whether the courts had the authority or didn't have the authority to make the findings of fact that we were seeking to allow these children to pursue SIJS. And when I say pushback, that meant that we had to engage in appeal. And if I would have been employed at any other organization, I think that money could have been an obstacle or would have been an obstacle, but we are very lucky to be a nonprofit that all I had to do is figure out if there was an issue that we could appeal and if the client wanted to appeal. And so we were able to take those cases up to the Nebraska Supreme Court, regardless of what the resources were. And so ILC allows us and encourages us as attorneys to take the case as far as we need to take it, to defend our clients, to give the clients access to courts, equal access to courts, and to get the best possible outcome. And so I'm really grateful for that.
Singer-songwriter Grace Titus brings a unique ability to blend sounds nearly from every genre. This is Golden Boy by Grace Titus.
Mama's pretty picture, but you hardly miss her.
leave a home and come back a typical sinner. Make your own rules, but always play the same game. I see the truth, but it's all out of frame. You've been loved too much, but you love too little. It came so easy, but it ain't so simple. I fall apart again. You're a golden boy, going into town with your golden toy, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy, going into town with your golden boy, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy. Jump at the chance to be in the center. Don't even think how this just might change her. Afraid of the feeling of being alone. So you're around those who won't let you know. You've been loved too much, but you love too little. Came so easy, but it ain't so simple. I fall apart again. You're a golden boy, going into town with your golden toy, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy, going into town with your golden boy, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy. But you love too little. It came so easy, but it ain't so simple. I fall apart again. You a golden boy, going into town with your golden toys, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy, going into town with your golden toys, showing off how you broke me, boy, like you never asked for something more. You golden boy.
We, of course, want to say thank you to our Food Truck World Tour sponsors. Our world travelers, Bob and Paulina Schlott, Paul and Annette Smith, Todd and Betiana Simon, Mike and Susan Lebens, the Whites Family Foundation. Our Million Milers, National Justice for Our Neighbors, Verizon Media, our Pathfinders, Not All Companies, and Mulhalls. And of course, as well, our music sponsors, Hi Omaha and Life and Time Sessions. If you would still like to support ILC's mission, there is still time to donate at immigrantlc.org/donate. Have a great evening.